lanes. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came.
Hey, beautiful people. I was born September 5th, 1939. I eventually grew up to be an American pioneer of the 1950 civil rights movement, and I retired as a nurse's aide. You know, I got into a little bit of trouble at an early age. I want to say it was March of 1955 that I was arrested at the age of 15. Yes, I was arrested at the age of 15 years old, you all, in Montgomery, Alabama. And I was arrested at the age of 15 in Montgomery, Alabama because I had refused to give up my seat for a white woman. It was on a crowded, segregated bus, you all, and I refused to give up my seat. Now, this incident happened 9 months before the more widely known incident occurred. Now, this incident occurred 9 months before the widely known incident in which you all know as Rosa Parks. My incident occurred 9 months before the more popular incident that you all know as Rosa Parks not being able to give up her seat, or not refusing to give up her seat to a white man or white woman. My incident occurred 9 months prior to that. Rosa Parks, you know, she was the secretary of the NAACP at the time, and she helped spark the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott, you know. I would like to let you in on a historical fact, is that I was due to go down in history before Rosa Parks. And Rosa Parks even said it so herself. I was one of the 4 plaintiffs in the court case filed by civil rights attorney Fred Gray in February 1st of 1956. You know, it was Browder versus Gale to challenge the bus segregation you see in the city. But in the United States District Court, I testified that in the United States District Court, I actually testified before the 3-judge panel that heard the case. And then on June 13, 1956, the judges determined that the state and local laws requiring bus segregation in Alabama were unconstitutional. The case went on to the United States Supreme Court. On appeal, the state and it upheld the district court's ruling on November 13, 1956. 1 month later, the Supreme Court affirmed the order to Montgomery and the state of Alabama to end bus segregation. The Montgomery bus boycott was actually called off a few months later after that decision came down. And then ultimately, the Supreme Court declared segregation on public transportation to be unconstitutional as a result of Browder versus Gale. Montgomery, Alabama. For many years, Montgomery, Alabama, what should I say? How should I put this delicately? Montgomery's black leaders did not publicize my pioneering effort. And the reason that they did not publicize my pioneering effort is because young people I felt the reason that they did not publicize my parents, but my case was dropped by civil rights campaigners because my case was dropped by civil rights campaigners because I was unmarried and pregnant during the proceedings. During the proceedings that I went through, I was unmarried and pregnant. So, as I said, I was not given the credit as a historical figure or anyone to look up to because I was 15 and I was pregnant. I was pregnant at the time of the hearings, but I was the reason, I helped in the desegregation of the buses. My name is Claudette Colvin. My name is Claudette Colvin. You know, Rosa Parks even spoke up and said, if the white press had gotten a hold of that information, that they would have had a field day with me, and they would have called me a bad girl, and my case would never have had a chance. Now, let me ask you all this. Do you think that Rosa Parks was taken up for me? That helped me or hindered me? But to God be the glory, because eventually the record of my arrest and adjudication of delinquency was expunged by the district court in 2021. The support of the district attorney for the county in which the charges was brought more than 66 years before.